All right. What's up, everyone?
Hello.
Sunshine community. What's up, Tober?
Hey, Jeff. How are
We
you
have. I'm good. Hope everyone's doing good on this Friday afternoon or Monday morning if you are in Europe. I think is Monday morning now. I don't know. Anyway, hope you're doing. Or Saturday morning. I don't know. Days.
Days are hard.
Days are hard to count. This, we got Calf versus sblectric. Both are pretty good players. Final game of losers round 3. That is correct. I can't count days. Okay, it's hard. I skipped the weekend in my head. I'm ready for Monday. Is seeded 3rd. SB is seeded 10th. However, I would say this match is actually pretty close.
Yeah, especially since they both won their previous matches in the previous round pretty handily. Yes. Calf won the Battle of the Boomers versus Sid, and SB beat Reed, I think.
SB
scores was like 13-8, 13-7.
Yeah. I actually think this match is close despite the seed gap. SB, of course, is known for 120 recently. He's been trying to get a 257. Calf does not play the game as much as he used to, but has not shown much rust this tournament. So, yeah, I think this match is fairly close. Let's look at this card. Let's analyze it. Fast goals I see is Bianco 4, Bloodless.
100 from Pianta, probably the fastest.
From Pianta,
rush
yep,
on the edges here.
Yeah, that's usually the. But that row is.
If you would, cross over to that shore and find some
assistance. Not the worst, I guess.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. Yeah. I mean, if you get stuck in. If you get stuck in the opposite row, I mean that kind of sucks because that card, that row does not look great. I mean, there are ways you can go back.
It's gonna take you a while to get out of there.
That being said, 4 uniques and 5 bosses is a good combo on your side, especially with 6 from Rico on your side, I guess. But that's a lot of slow stuff you got to do.
Yeah, row 5 seems like a good boss rush start. But then you have progress towards Serena, you'll have progress towards Rico in row 4.
I think row 5 pays off in the long run, but if your opponent plays really well from row 1, I think you're in trouble.
Yeah, because with row 1, you've got 100 going from Pianta and 16 Pianta Blues, which is decent synergy to start with, and they're both not too much time investment. And then in row 2, you've got 40 totals, you've got Bianco 4. So you can get you can set up for 2 things from row 3, maybe 17 M's pretty quick out the gate. Also 1 turbo, which synergizes with Bianco 4 Bloodless.
Yes. Looking at columns. Column 1, I don't believe is really rushable, and then column 2 has the 4 Bloodless, so that would be. It's kind of interesting because you can only rush either row 1 or column 5. You can't do column 1 or column 5 here, so yeah, interesting card in that sense.
So I'm hearing that we're not going to be hearing an 8 NPC Blues rush. Is that what you're talking about?
No, we do not. We will not see that. Now, if you actually do commit to 16 Pianta Blues, you're really not that far away from 8 NPC Blues at that point. It's a little bit of work still, but you can do it.
I guess. I don't see why, like...
Not a lot of other benefits, but...
There's just no reason to not race to 100 coin from Pianta on this card, I don't think. Because I think row 1 is pretty good. I think it's pretty good setup for row 1, and it's just easily the fastest goal. Like, it's definitely faster than Bianco 4 Floodless, I think.
I'm saying that if you do 16, like if you get 100 in Pianta and then get 16 Pianta Blues, you can set yourself up for 8 NPCs that way.
Oh, I see.
It's definitely not rushable in any way.
Yeah, and honestly, that might actually be a good play for whoever's in row 1, because like you're looking at, your opponent's start. Row 5 is going to take them a while, so they might be trying to set up a lot. And
yeah,
row 4, Also, not a whole lot that's quick besides 20 lives, which doesn't really get you much progress. So I think a viable play for row 5 could be 6 Shines from Rico into Rico 8, maybe, which 8 NPC blues could actually be a counter to if you're playing from row 1. But I don't think that's a particularly likely play, but it's possible.
I think row 5 is slow, but it can work out. It's just like you have to play well if you're in row 5. You have to make some pretty good calls. I don't think it's not a great row to be in, but I don't think it's GG's if you're stuck there. But you do have to do some pretty smart routing, I feel like, to come back from it.
It's quite obvious.
I mean, having 4 and 5 bosses is nice. Like I said, 6 from Rico. You might want to do 20 lives that early on, because you really want to try to invade before all the quick stuff in your row is gone.
Yeah, if you can steal 17 Ms or 1 turbo, probably 17 Ms because of the good Rico synergy, then that could be pretty important.
4 uniques is essentially a soft pinner rush here.
Yeah, I'd say that there really isn't much reason to do Gelato. Like, there's 5 from Gelato, but that's pretty weak.
I bet we'll see Goldbirds on this card. There's no hiddens.
Yeah, if someone goes
no
for that,
secrets.
I think Goldbirds is a better play.
Yeah, there's no hiddens, there's no secrets. If you're doing 5 from Gelato, you're pretty much throwing away the game, I think. I don't see anything. You could really unless you want to go for a turbo, I guess. I don't know. That wouldn't make sense. You could do it, I guess.
Yeah, and I don't see much reason to do Eel on this card either. I'm not seeing 4 from Noki. I'm not seeing Piantissimos. So I think your 4 uniques are the standard.
Yep.
Bloober, PD, Manta, and Akabazzer.
And 4 uniques, the thing about that is you set yourself up for a lot. Like, you have progress you're out of the slow part of Bianco. Well, at least in early Bianco. You have progress in Rico, you have Serena progress, which actually doesn't look too bad on this card to have Serena progress. And then Pinna you're going to probably go to anyway, so.
Yeah, what's interesting about Serena is that we got 4 from Serena on here, but not much hidden incentive anywhere. So basically your choices are you can do like 3 and Hundo or 3 and 4. And either way, you're like not that far from King Boo in the 2 from 7 or
that could be.
We might actually see a King Boo.
That would be a pretty sick steal. It would be like a cool something I can see anyone rushing, but it would be a cool little win con perhaps. All right, so let's see what everyone decides, and by everyone I mean 2 people.
And
all
yeah,
right,
it's
like
count to hundreds race.
Pretty safe to predict that. So one of them will win, obviously.
Like, if this were a scrim, I would have loved to see maybe someone actually snag Bianca 4 Floodless and make this, like, an awful lopsided columns match. But
yeah, I mean, there's no way that's going to happen. One person rushing Hunter from Pianta is going to make it a both rushed Bianca 4 Floodless, which would be really interesting. Alright, so I don't really know who's better at this.
SB is getting chomps.
He's getting the chomps. This looks like a slower start. Okay, he just SB like let 3 coins die already. Wait, what?
He's
okay,
doing
I
a blue
don't know what
rush.
SB's doing.
He wants blues.
This isn't really rushable on this card.
Not particularly.
Unless he thinks Hunter from Pianta is safe, which that's a pretty risky assumption, I feel like, on this card.
Yeah, because like 16. Like, first of all, it's a corner goal, which is always a bit of a risk to start with. Also, it's just flat out way slower than Hunter from Pianta. Hunter from Pianta is just one of the fastest goals in the entire variant.
Yeah, Hunter from Pianta is about 2 minutes, a little more maybe. While 3 from Pianta requires you to go to 3, which is already about 3 minutes, more or less. Actually, way more than that, like probably 4 because you get all the blues. So it's this will work out for Cath, and this kind of sucks for SB because that really doesn't help him with. This will give SB some level shines, I guess.
It'll give him 1 level shine.
Besides that, it's essentially...
A faster one, but like also, I don't know, he's probably gonna lose Pianta Blues unless Calf really sleeps on it. But like, this doesn't really get him bosses, this doesn't get him progress towards a lot of the stuff that's gonna be on inevitably his side.
So that's really rough for SB just to... Because he's gonna have to start going for bosses right now. like, and he doesn't know that, so he's probably going to enter Pianta too.
Yep, he's in there.
Which
and
is...
Cat clicks 100 from Pianta.
Alright, so does SB even stay, or is this... Like, I assume SB just gets out. Like, there's not a lot of reason to do Piantissimo right now.
He's staying.
He's getting M's. Okay, so he can get M's, at least. But that's pretty... I'm gonna say greedy, but it's hard to say that if that's gonna even be on the table by the time SB has enough clicks by then. Either way, I feel like you need 65 totals here. So maybe not the worst. I don't know. I don't like SB's start so far.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'd agree that greedy might not be the right word. It might be a little like too soon, but I guess he might just be thinking, you know, I'm already in here. Might as well just get the M's I want, because 17 M's is a little bit tricky to get that many M's.
Well, I don't agree that if you're already in there, you should finish it. Like, assuming you're going to steal 16 blues here is not really likely. Now, Cap isn't going for 16 blues, so if SB can bait, that'll work out for him. I don't know. Not liking SB's start here.
Yeah, so I'm guessing Cat probably wants to go to Bianco now. Get some Bianco 4 Clubless plus a turbo, maybe. Because if he's not doing 16 Pianta Blues, the rest of his starting row is pretty late game. I'm not going to say slow, but there's stuff that you can't really consider for a while.
So he's got to go do pretty much a world tour of early game SMS. He's going to have to stop everywhere. I mean, I don't really see anything else that could be his first click besides 4 unique bosses. Obviously, you could, you know, brush anything else if you wanted to, but I think it has to be 4 uniques. So yeah, I think we'll start to see a little world tour, I guess.
Oh, I didn't even notice 18 strand blues in the middle there.
Yeah, he can get
it's
3 of those.
stacked.
Yeah. Surrender's not bad. I mean, it's not, like, amazing, but if there was a hidden in Surrender, this would be really interesting, I think. But regardless.
Yeah, there's just very little hidden incentive on this card besides 6 red coins, but that's pretty weak hidden incentive, because that's a lot of red coins.
Well, you might have to do some hiddens at that point.
Yeah, for 6 probably.
Yeah, you probably have to do. But yeah, there's no hiddens, there's no secrets. There's no anything really with secrets or hiddens, I don't think. So we see travel skip in a bingo, which is always hype. Well, I mean, if it's done, I don't know if that was a good use of it. I really wasn't paying too much attention to the point.
I think travel skip's a lot more excusable in Invasion. Like the old adage of never do travel skip in the bingo is usually reserved for like pure lockout, where everything is always on the table.
Well, the thing is, you could set yourself up like nicely by doing travel skip at least.
Like, Calf knows that he's not racing at Bianco 4 Floodless right now, so he has the time to unlock Rico, save himself a few seconds down the line.
That's true. $40 on his side, which is the lowest total goal, so makes sense for him to get some blues.
He
could probably wrap this up. He could wrap up blues like really quickly, I think. Meanwhile, SB is just gonna have to essentially work towards 4 uniques for a while. There's not a lot else you can do, I guess. Like I said, I don't even think row 5 is that bad, but it's not the best place to have to start in, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're not, like, it's not too lopsided. Like, row 1 has a very good start, and then you kind of have to, like, feel out your middle game and your end game from there, whereas I feel like row 5, you start with a very long-term plan that's not going to reward you very much, but, like, you know what you're doing most of the game.
Yeah, you can come back from row 5, absolutely. It's gonna look slow for a little. We're not gonna see him click anything for a little bit, I think. At least another 5 to 6 minutes. Kaffelon struggling with the window wall kicks. They're not free.
Alright, so now SB has 1 unique boss. 1 down, 3 to go. Let's go.
How about 2 from 7 or 7 from 2? I like that idea. Actually, that's pretty bad.
Is it 2 from 7 levels or worlds?
Let's say worlds. Let's say worlds.
Okay.
That actually would be pretty broken.
I feel like you would not be 7 from 2 very often, though.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? That's why I'm not on the bingo planning. I don't have any good ideas.
I mean, I never really have any ideas, so everyone with the bad ideas out there.
Every idea I ever had, I've been told was bad. So I just mean now. More or less. Is SB doing travel skip? Looks like he's setting himself up for travel skip. No, it's not. Okay.
Nah. And it makes sense. He really just wants bosses.
Yeah, it just looked like he was.
Too.
It just looked like he was doing the setup for it. Was all. But Cat finishes up his first boss. If he, for some reason, is able to get 5 bosses later on.
I'd be surprised because I think SB's 5th boss would just be Rico 5 since 6 Shines from Rico is on here.
It's not how. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Switch isn't a bad plan. I don't think he's gonna be able to click it by the time it's taken. But who knows? If it's on the table, it's blues either ways. Blues either way.
Part of me wonders if Caf is even going to go for the turbo from Bianco soon-ish, like whether after he gets 4 Flawless or after maybe he gets 16 Pianta Blues and 40 total Blues. Because if not, there is room for an easy SB steal after the 6 Shines from Rico.
I would say 17 Ms is way more valuable for Caf to click. If he can only click 1 right now, like, don't even bother with the turbo right now, I think. Because
yeah, I would agree with like immediately, but I'm just wondering if he has time to get 16 Pianta Blues and 40 totals to allow him a second row 3 click.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think by the time he can get a second row 3 click, it would really work out for him. Because if you do 100 from Pianta, like you have to assume that there's a chance you snipe your opponent's Pianta, where you can get 4 Ms in episode 1. Is it 4? I think it's 4. And if not, like, the other start was Bianco 4 Bloodless, which also has M, so you have to assume. And Turbo is going to take SB a little bit of legwork. You'd have to do Bianco 3, so I think 17 Ms is more valuable. Although having to do Bianco 3 and Turbo is not that much worse, I guess. Half opening up Gelato. Probably could go in there for some quick blues.
And
Not a
of
lot
course,
else
the
I
1M.
find. The 1M. There's an M.
Yeah, Gelato really looking pretty.
This is one of the worst Gelato cards I've seen in a while.
Which makes it a good card, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
I love
Gelato
not
is...
having good at Gelato.
Okay, he's not even on Gelato, which is fair. Doesn't do Beach, Shine, Skip. Not really. I like 15 from Gelato as a goal. I like 2 hittings from Gelato as a goal. Everything else is just kind of like, ugh. Like 4 from Gelato is... Eh. 100 from Gelato is slow.
I actually don't hate Gelato
Alright.
as much as most people, but it's
Well,
good for 4 unless it's on the card explicitly, or you need hundreds.
It's a fun level, but the issue is like it's slow in bingos to do.
Alright, Calf going back for the 4 Floodless. Meanwhile, SB getting some M's.
Probably not going to click this right away, although he can, and scare SB a little bit. But I think he'll delay it a little bit. SB opening up Gelato. This is 4 units is essentially, like I said, a soft Pinna Rush, so he should get Beach Shine here, I think. Give himself a little progress towards Pinna. In my IMO. But doesn't look like it. He could do Hidden if he wants, like a quick level shine, actually.
Yeah,
Maybe
that would
get some
actually
blues
be
to trade.
useful for SB.
I think that's not a bad idea. Like going in, getting some blues, and just get a level shine. So actually, I think that's good. There is 9 Delfino shines on his side, so like either way, but 12 levels being in his base obviously is pretty... You probably want to go for that. Cap looks like he's going for a second click in his column, or his row, excuse me. It's good to build your base. On this card, you know,
opting
that you
for
have at least...
Gelato 1.
Opting for Gelato 1.
Opening a red up, maybe, that he might want later.
Yeah, it's a red. It's still a quick level shine. It's just, you know, not as quick as Hidden, but it's still a quick level shine.
Yeah.
He could even do, I mean, if he really wants to, he can even go back and do Hidden for another quick level shine. Oh, the Beach Hidden. I don't know. He could, like, maybe in his mind, he thinks, I don't know. I was about to say maybe he's setting himself up for a turbo later on, but he has Bianco 2 done, so that wouldn't make sense.
Gelato Turbo is just not. No.
Gelato Turbo, unless there's Wiggler on your card, even then, it's like not even Turbo all the time. He could be doing 5 from Gelato. I doubt it.
He entered episode 2. Bold choice.
He entered episode 2. Okay, that may have been a misclick. I assume that's a misclick, and he's probably just gonna go for Hidden.
Maybe he actually is going for a Wiggler for his 4 uniques. Maybe he doesn't
well,
even... Maybe he wants it before
but...
he even has Pinna access? I don't know.
I don't agree with that at all, personally, but, I mean, that's a play, I guess. Because you have Serena on you have 4 shines from Serena on your side. I guess you could also argue that, like, later down the line, he'll want to click 5 from Gelato, maybe? I don't know. I think this is a bad play, personally. But maybe it's not as bad as I'm thinking.
Honestly, I don't actually hate this play as much as I expected to. The problem is that it really doesn't get him past row 4.
I'm not a fan of it, personally, but...
Like, I think it's kind of cheeky in that it does have turbo into 5 from Gelato synergy, but...
It does, but what's he going to click in? I guess 20 lives, but... It's not like he's going to have any, like, life grinding spots open to him this early. He's going to have to go to Bianco 1. Or maybe do Delfinos with... I don't know. Maybe this play is better than I'm realizing it. I don't agree with it, though, personally.
Yeah, either way, it feels weird to do now. Like, I'd much rather go to Serena, get Manta. Maybe
Yeah,
do
I mean,
with 2 reds for lives as well. I don't know.
yeah, I mean, you have 4 from Serena on your side. You have 100 from Serena on your side if you want, or not on your side, but later in the game if you want to potentially do episode 4. You have 18 blues from Serena in the middle of this card, so.
Serena is
The issue with this is that
more valuable to SB.
there is value from Gelato here. For SB, I just don't think he's like, you have to click something in row 4 first, I think is the issue. But we'll see. It is a unique boss no matter what. Maybe he just doesn't want to go to pin-up period, and he's going to do Wiggler into Manta. I guess he needs 5 bosses overall.
I'd rather see Manta into Wiggler though myself.
I guess in this position, the more I think about it, you don't need. I mean, you're not. If you're doing 4 uniques anyway, you know, you might have to forfeit all pinnacles or most pinnacles. Especially with them being on Cap's side mostly. So SB just might not see a lot of value in Pinna. Although there is Cannonballs on his row. Either way, he could do Mecha as his 5th boss. Have 5 unique bosses, which is kind of hype.
I think it was just 15 minutes ago I was saying we probably won't see bosses other than
Yeah, we discounted
Manta and Mecha.
We discounted Gelato very quickly on this card. I do not think we'd see Wiggler.
Very good Wiggler from SB at the very least.
Yeah. Calf, meanwhile, is getting blues. Not a lot to say on his end right now. He's just picking up blues. Can help him with M's. Which SB might have to forfeit M blues at this rate. Seeing this click, but who knows. So SB not getting the turbo right now, which I don't agree with. I would have done turbo into hidden for a level shine, I think.
I mean, I'd rather see him get something from row 4 before entering a level for a turbo. Like, yeah, I guess you could stack it with the hidden shine and not lose that much time, but I don't know.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to like track back to Gelato later is the only issue, and Gelato is kind of out of the way. Not that much, I guess, like 10 seconds. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh on SB. I think I am. I'm sorry, SB. You're watching this, I just... Alright, SB's running around.
Yeah, get Delphino shines.
He's going into Rico. Probably to finish up M's. SB doing Delphino shines. If I was SB, I would probably try to life grind with Delphino shines at least.
Did SB do anything in Rico besides Rico 1? Because if I'm Cat and I'm about to get these 17 M's, 6 from Rico. Right there.
SB did get all the M's in Rico. Great. SB could not click it. SB's gonna have to finish up Mecha, which I think capped all the M's already, so I think it's a little too late for SB to get the 17 M's click in any capacity.
I don't know. I put at Larvae, I think. Yeah, I mean, I guess 6 from Rico does take a while, but it also has Rico 8 on there for extra value.
It's true. I mean, there's 5 boss shines as well, and level shines. I don't love Rico, but there is benefit there, I feel like. SB has 0 reds.
I think its value to SB is a lot more than it is to Cath, but I do think it could be a pretty cheeky steal.
Alright, so... Great for Mecha. Not click anything else. SB has no reds. Neither player has reds, I think.
Cap has Bianco
Cap has... Yeah, Cap has Bianco Portfolios, I forgot. Getting hit by the blooper. Being trolled. I think SB has to do 20 lives after this. He needs to start getting over. Good mecha by SB.
It just feels weird that Manta isn't part of these 4 uniques to me. Especially if he does want 20 lives, as that gets him a step
Yeah.
between the 2 life grind.
I mean, there's 4 from Serena. Like I said, there's 100 from Serena, which you want to do in 4 if you can. And on this card, it would make sense to do 100 Serena 4. And lives, 18 Serena Blues. King Boo, if you really want to be technical about the options on this card. Alright, double click from Calf, 40 and 17
click,
Ms.
and SB puts himself on the board, doesn't delay.
Yep. Now, what's SB doing? Delfino shines in the 3 reds, perhaps?
Yeah, I mean, 6 reds is kind of important for him if he wants to get past row 4.
What's SB's next, or what's Calf's next click? 65 blues is something he could steal. He could go for 20 lives if he really wants to box SB out. I feel like that'd be a little greedy. He could work on his own base again. He could do something in column 3. Or, yeah, row 3, sorry. I think getting a turbo right now would be a pretty smart play by Calf.
And he is re-entering Bianco's, that might be exactly what he's doing.
Yes, yes, yes. I do think SB could have gotten turbo. But...
Maybe if he had, like, honored a lot of 4 and then hardcore rushed lives afterwards?
I actually don't think SB could have gotten turbo the more I think about it. Because he had to do mecha and...
Yeah, he still had to do mecha, yeah.
Grind 20 lives in Bianco 1 probably, exit area, re-enter Bianco... Or do Bianco 3, yeah, it's... Well, he has Gelato open to him, but you know what I mean. It's just slow. Regardless, Cap's gonna get it right now, so stop rambling about it. SB looks like he's hitting the 3 reds in Delfino. We'll probably see Lilypad next, if I had to guess.
I'm just mostly interested in seeing what Cap does after this, because I feel like these were the obvious, to me at least, first 6 goals to sort of target if you're starting from row 1.
I think 65 blues, honestly.
Yeah, 65 blues is good to go for. I mean, Cap is already pretty ahead on blues, but it's just... he doesn't know for sure if he is. And that's definitely one potential avenue that SB could take past row 4, which Cap could shut down.
How's Cap doing on level shines? I actually don't know.
I also do not know.
Let's see a shine counter. I don't think Cap has gotten many Delfinos. He has to be at least close to 12. He's 10, okay. So 12 level shines and 65 totals would be a really bad snipe. Not really snipe, but you know what I mean, just click in general for SB. He got beat shine. Okay, so he needs... Alright, let's see what he does. He's going back to Pianta for...
I do not believe either player has traded any blues.
What's Cap doing in Pianta? 20 lives, perhaps? No, that doesn't seem worth it. There's 8 NPCs on his side. Or not really on his side, but in the middle of the card. But is that worth going for? This moment is the question, I think.
I don't think so. I think he might just want some quick level shines, maybe.
Yeah, he can't click anything in row 4 yet, but I'd say he's pretty
What is
favored to
Kaffelon
65
10
totals.
so far?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
I don't think he's done anything.
Yeah. I don't know, if I'm Cap, I'd like to go there, get a lot of
Yeah.
wins for 65 progress, and then maybe think about level trends.
Yeah, work towards Yoshi in 2 worlds, maybe.
Yeah,
Just
and
a little
Pin
bit.
5 back.
Yep.
Like, Pin
Those
is
two,
pretty good if you're Calf.
Those two actually do correlate pretty well. You do have to put a little bit of legwork in for them, but that is decent synergy.
And that can
If you
also
hover
get
onto
advantage in
Yoshi-
Serena, since SB has not actually been to Serena yet.
If you hover onto Yoshi while unlocking him and like riding Yoshi into pin up 5 in the back, does that forfeit the hoverless aspect of it?
Per standard hoverless rules, it should. Since generally doing
I don't know.
extra and hoverless means like you gotta do the whole thing, no hover.
Yeah, I've never thought about that, but
You can just jump or ground pound or something. You don't have to hover.
Yeah.
Although I know I am personally definitely
Well-
hovering onto Yoshi.
it's just muscle memory, I think, for a lot of people, including me. Anyway, that's just a dumb question I had. Calf is going through Pianta. He can't open up a life grinding spot, which he will get because SB doesn't really care about lives right now. It'd also give him a red, I guess.
Yeah,
I think
feel
Pitta is more
Red
valuable for him,
do
though.
not belong on Calf's radar, but SB has given him room to entertain the idea.
I also feel like SB should have gotten 20 lives instead of 9 Delfinos, personally. But I don't know.
I mean, with Canimals
Maybe 9.
on his side, he probably
Yeah.
wants to contest P, especially given how good the Pin and Noki synergy is starting from row 1.
Absolutely. So yeah, I mean, SB can already enter Noki if he trades. So that's pretty good, actually, for him.
Yeah. And that seems like his plan since he's killing them all right now.
Mm-hmm. He can even do his 5th boss in Noki 2 if he wants. That wouldn't be too slow. But I really do feel like he should have gone to Manta at some point during this. I don't think he'll do that. I think we will see Manta, but he could do it. He could go to Noki for it.
Yeah, there's
No SB.
so
Oh my god.
there's just a lot of really strong Serena synergy that makes a lot of sense to go for from the row 5 side, I think.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen SB go into Serena. He still can.
I mean, it is
Oh
not
man,
fast, especially when you don't have Yoshi.
I think SB a little nervous right now. If he gets the life right here. Wait, did Cap not even life grind? He left. Okay, I didn't even realize. Cap left Pianta. That's fine.
Maybe he changes
He
his
did
mind
open
and
up
decided
his
to go
life
for
from. Yeah, I do think
instead of
Pinna
20
is.
lives.
I think Pinna is more valuable for him at this point, anyway.
Yeah, because I mean, by SB showing 9 Delfinos, he's kind of making an announcement like, hey, I kind of want Noki.
Well, you know what? Cap may also think that SB correlated 20 lives with 9 from Delfino, and is like, okay, I should not go for lives right now.
Mm-hmm.
That could be something, because he knows 5 bosses is really quick. But SB did not focus lives, so he, that play would have worked out for Cap had he stayed. But I understand why he probably felt the need to leave, to Peepo leave at that moment. This is a pretty early Noki, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty early Noki. I hate to see it. Camera's really bad there.
Alright, so SB seems to be going straight for the mole. Not really stopping for any blues, which is fine.
Yeah, I mean, if he invades, he can do 16 from Noki later. He really needs to break through on something in row 3, and I think his best shot of that right now would probably be 100 from Pinna. I would like 18 Serena play better, but that's going to take a while.
Yeah, and it's also not something he needs, because it seems like no one really cares about Serena right now. I mean, if you're Calf, you do have a lot higher priorities than Serena.
Yeah. I'm not loving SB's position the more I look at this. This will be Cannonball Click. Pretty early Cannonball Click. Maybe not the earliest, but sub 40. Well, he's not clicking it yet.
Yeah, currently delaying it.
Which makes sense.
Yeah,
Which makes sense. I don't disagree with that delay click.
Yeah, I mean, Calf really hasn't shown much kind of progress. Because he could have, you know, Yoshi in 2 Worlds or Pinna 5 from the back, but he has not shown them yet.
So, looks like SB is probably going to do 100 from Pinna right now. I don't see what else he could really... How's SB on level shines? He has to be close to 12.
So he's got...
If I'm not mistaken?
Did he finish? No. Did he even go into... He didn't go into count 3, never mind.
He needs 2 more. Pretty risky because I think Cap has 12 now. So if Cap gets that 65 click, would be not great for SB. But I think if Cap is planning to do 16 Oki Blues right now, then I think SB will be fine from level shines as long as he doesn't delay or doesn't delay or forget it. It's a pretty easy goal to... Oh, no. It's not a big deal, though. Lukashenko, honestly.
Whenever.
Starting...
I know he's doing DeLorean.
Yeah. Yeah, Goldberg. He could have done Goldberg. Both players did not do Goldberg 1. Which actually might be SB's next wave invading if he can get through row 3. To be honest.
I mean, he has Pinna 3 done. He might just go for 5 from the back coverless, because that could also get him to steal a Ride Yoshi in 2 Worlds.
Mm-hmm. Pinna. I guess he figures he needs progress there anyway, so he may as well just go back, and Pinna 2 is pretty quick. I mean, going back is... Speed is in Pinna 4. Best shine in the game, obviously.
And I actually... he probably doesn't have time to actually steal Ride Yoshi in 2, but it'd be a pretty cute play.
If SB clicks 12 level shines, I think he's building up his base fairly nicely. He's close to 6 reds. So I think this is 12 level shines if I'm not mistaken. So as long as he doesn't delay or forget it. Kaffelon is 2 from Delfino.
2 from Bianco, 2 from Reek. Did I get 2 from Reek, or does he just have 1?
I think SB is forgetting level shines because I don't think it's smart to delay level shines on this card. Or just not thinking about it.
And now Kath is doing the lives play. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He's doing the lives
Probably lives play. He could go for NPCs if he wants, but yeah.
But this could give SB the time to steal Ride Yoshi in 2 then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For the sake of SB being in this game still, I really hope he clicks 12 level shines.
How many shines does this we have?
I
24, I want to say?
He has 24 shines, and I'm pretty sure he has at least 12.
He had 22 after Noki won.
There's
I
a
think since
chance
then
that this
he's
is...
gotten 3 and 4.
Maybe this is his 12th? I don't know. Or maybe he thinks this is his 12th. Let me recount this. Okay, he did Pianta 1 and 2. He did 3 in Gelato. He did 1 in Bianco, which is 6. He 1 in Rico, which is 7. He did 1 in Noki, 8, and then he did 4 in Pinna. So he has 12. This is his 13.
That's an aggressive number of students that Cap just killed.
That's awesome.
You don't get extra lives for extra students. I'm sorry to say.
Cap's already just destroyed a few of the spawns by accident. Pretty easy too if you like spam spray. Just murdering, just mass murdering Spees.
Well, he gets the 20 lives he needed. I guess, for scary as it was, killing all those dudes was fine.
Alright, now, Cap did not do red coins yet, so... Would have been his 12 level shine.
And he exits.
He exits. SB, like, really needs to collect 12 level shines.
He doesn't even want the red.
It can't be a delay. I refuse to believe there's ever a time where you should delay 12 level shine. Like, just click it. Please click it, SB. It's yours. It's all yours.
Does
free click.
Like,
I guarantee you he has 12. I guarantee he has 12. He has 1 in Bianco, 1 in Noki, 5 in Pinna, like 3 in Gelato. I don't know. I think he's losing 12 level shines. I don't know what it is. Like it is really easy to forget that quick. To be fair, I don't blame you. It's like hard to remember while you've been to, but like I think this is a hard. Quick, I don't know. Like for people, like in general, I don't like. I've seen a lot of people like forget to click it. So I don't know what it is with this goal.
Alright.
Maybe he just wants to double click
Visions
this.
in chat are telling us that 12 is in fact 12.
12 equals 12. That is comforting to know. Oh, SB falls. I mean, this could be a good triple click. Cap is getting Noki blues. I don't know. I'm just stunned that Cap doesn't want to invade it right away. 12 all shines anyway, but it's not the biggest deal. Like, that would be a pretty nasty snipe from Cap to take 12 level shines, I feel like. It'll still be nasty because 16 Noki blues and 65, but like, oof, 12 level shines would have been not the worst for SB because he can still build his base up with 5 bosses. But I think SB kind of needs 12 levels to be in this right now. SB, oh, muscle memory from 120, I think. He's gonna go to the O's. Alright, SB, click it. You gotta click it right now, dude.
He got the double on the pinnacles. He did not click 12 levels.
Alright, so he doesn't know he has it, I think. But Cap is ignoring it, so if SB like realizes it within the next like 30 seconds, there's a chance. There's a chance. I believe SB. Just look at the. Yeah, it's probably not. Maybe Cap doesn't realize it either. Maybe they both like trade off not realizing it's global shit.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to track when you're trying to route
It
everything
is.
else.
It is. I don't.
In what? This is top 8, I think.
It is, but like, yeah, like top 8, and you have 25 shines, man.
It's the Yoshi
You have
click.
25 shines. Well, you got Yoshi. I would really like SB's position more if he clicked 12 level shines.
He has 26 shines, actually.
Yeah, he's 26 shines. You did 9 Delfinos and Airstrip. So that's 10. You have like 16 levels.
He
Maybe
definitely did not
16,
trade in
but-
40 moves.
Yeah. He wasn't contesting 40. Kind of gave up on totals.
We're finally
Doing
seeing
Manta.
Manta for SB's 5th unique boss.
I won't keep harping on it because I do that when I commentate, but I would like if SB played 12 levels. I would like his position a lot more, but I will shut up about it because I've said it too much in the past 2 minutes.
Honestly, if he does click it, I don't hate SB's position right now. He's gonna need either Reds or 6 from Rico.
Oh,
but,
okay.
he'll be ahead in Serena.
Yeah. I think we should just give up on this goal because, like, I've seen way too many people, like, just not realize they have 12 level shines. I think we should just axe this goal, honestly, because it just seems like it's a challenge to do it on the fly for some reason. And that's not a diss at SB, it's just in general. Like, I've seen a lot of people not realize it, or, you know, including me sometimes. Alright, good backup by Cap for that blue.
Looking 12 level shines.
Well, Cap doesn't have it yet. He needs to go get Bird.
Oh, okay, I see.
So he will have it in a second. As long as he remembers. If he leaves it on the table after, then I just give up on this bingo.
Wait, so SB beat Cap to 12 level shines despite SB getting 9 Delfino shines and also
yeah.
regular.
SB had it a long time ago. Like, pin a 4, he had it. Alright, so if Cap does not click it, there's no way Cap doesn't click this. He doesn't click it.
We should rename 12 level shines to 12 goals, so that way that 12-12 tiebreak that JJ just hypothesized doesn't happen. You get 12 goals, you click it.
So now it's just a matter of waiting until one person clicks 12 level shines. Yeah, that's a good point. What if neither of them click it? What if they just, like... I think at that point, it's just a Z-button race. Honestly, I'd rather just click it, and if it gets unclicked, whatever. Like, I'd rather, like, if I at least somewhat think it's safe, I'd rather click it and be like, hey, you know, if this gets, I'm pretty sure I have this. If this gets unclicked, okay, I'll just get like 1 or 2 more level shines. Oh, Cap's gonna get 2 birds. SB clicked 5 bosses, which is right next to level shines.
If
So
you're
he didn't
Cap,
click it then,
do you
I don't
think
think
that
he's...
5 boss click means that SB's in Rico?
Rico or Game, honestly, but probably Rico. Honestly, on this card, though, maybe Serena.
Well, just because, like,
I think...
would he have expected, like, the 4 uniques click to be Wiggler and not Manta? Or Wiggler and not anything else?
Everything is messed up right now. Points are not... oh, wait, he's in Serena too. Never mind. I thought he was in Manta still. I've not been paying enough attention. Remember to count to 12. It stays. They both have this goal. This is like, this has to be at least the 4th time that that 2 competitors have had a goal. It's alright. Cap's now entering Serena. This could be 2 from 7, I think. Maybe it's not. I'm not sure. So EMP gets sniped too.
Does Cap
Serena
have 2
goals is
from
not really a
Rico?
problem. I don't know. Did Cap even do 2 Inoki? I know Cap got the bird. I just feel like by now, it's almost ridiculous how long 12 level shines has been on the board. Like, SB, literally, I don't know who I can, like, I can't predict either of them, I feel like.
Who clicked it?
Alright. Clicks 12 level shines. Let's go. Alright, this is epic. What if that was just like the most strategic delay of all time? We don't even realize it. It's like a 700 IQ play. I don't see how it can be, but maybe it is. That was 17 shines, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so SP's in a good position with the Serena goals. If Kaf gets sniped to them, which he will probably.
I mean, if you like cut like the
Oh wait,
tail off
6 reds.
too, and like sort of unfold the curd, it looks kind of like a 7.
How many reds does SB have at this point?
He's got a few. He's got
He has
one
the-
Delfino.
I know he has the 2 Delfino. He did Pachinko, he did Grass Pipe,
Yeah.
he did Pinna 3. So he has 3? Unless I'm forgetting something? There has to be something I'm forgetting there.
I don't think he's done any hidden reds.
That's gonna be a little risky for 18 Serena. Like, because I think Kaf could probably beat. Maybe not. I mean, Kaf does have to go to Serena 4, but SP can't click 18 Serena Blues even if he gets it. I don't know. I think he only has 3
SP
reds.
does have a decent lead, but yeah, not enough to I think get maybe 3 more reds.
I would almost say SB is in a really good position if he had more reds, but not having reds right now is a little bad for him, I think.
Wait, what happens if they can't count to 18 Serena Blues?
The Z menu is a thing.
I mean, 18, nay 20 Serena Blues is a rather infamous goal for people not always knowing, A, where the blues are in the first place, and B, how many they have at a given time.
He has access to 2 reds from Serena. He has access to 1. Once he goes back in and does Serena 4. I don't hate SB going for Serena right here. As his 4. It's a little risky, but I think he needs kind of these plays. The issue is just row 3, man. He can't click anything for now. I guess row 2 is more of the issue. He's gonna get blues while he does this, which is also gonna make this a little bit slow. Yeah. He's gonna need reds.
What reds does he have access to? So he has Lily Pad, he has Pinachu
2R.
reds.
Yeah, Lily. I mean, he has Yoshi for Lily Pad at least, so or he doesn't even need Yoshi. He can do. I think Banana Clip is faster actually. I'm thinking like it's 2014 right now. I think Cap's getting 18 before though.
I think so as well.
I don't think SB can get 3 reds in this time. Like, he has a red available to him in Pinna, but Pinna is a little bit of a time investment to go back to. And at that point, SB is gonna need 8 NPCs or Rico 8, neither of which he has much progress to. He does have Pianta 3 done. Or, no, he has Pianta 2 done.
So we can enter 3. To get 1. Not sure if Pianta 6 is worthwhile for him.
I don't know. I think SB not doing 6 from Rico is kind of hurting him right now. Because if he had 6 from Rico, he doesn't even have to worry about NPCs. Like, he could do Rico 8. I don't think Wiggler was the play here. I think Rico had to have been a better play.
Because, I mean, yeah, like, the time doing Gelato 1 through 3 could have gotten you, I mean, at minimum 3 Rico Shines, probably 4.
I think SB's boss routing may have costed him this match if he loses. And, you know, he may not have expected to get stuck in row 5, to be fair. Row 5's not great. It's workable, but it's, you know, not the greatest. Honestly, I think Cap could even do 100 from Serena if he wants to. And still get it.
I mean, on this card, I just gotta say, like, I think not expecting to get stuck in row 5 is generally your own fault, because 100
Yeah.
from Pianta, the most
Right.
rushable goal Like, row 1 plays itself for the first, first half of the match.
No, yeah, absolutely. Like, you kind of have to. The thing with row 5 is if you got sniped 100 from Pianta, like, there's really no back. Like, you got level shines, but that doesn't help you with a lot. This is going to be a little bit of a oof. I think SB knows he can't click them. I think SB has 18 Serena. He can't click anything right now. He's going to have to rush some reds right now. Lily Pad's pretty fast.
I think SB was kind of aware of this. Like, at this point, you do kind of have to make some high-risk plays.
Yeah.
Hey, he got a bingo.
He got a bingo. He got every goal in his base, which is always nice. Doing 100 from Serena. Maybe he was thinking he wanted to click 4 from Serena.
Calf
I
exit.
think Cap was playing steal. Yeah, I mean, he's getting the blues and then exiting, which makes sense. He probably... Now, you need them. He has a lot of 1R open to him. He has Lily Pad open to him. I don't think he can get these all in time. But maybe Cap has like the slowest... Maybe Cap has like the slowest Serena 118 Serena Blues of all time.
Well, I mean, I feel like SB's like luck needed to hinge on Calf failing some whenevers, but that just did not happen.
Yeah. Cap is playing the skill 4 from Serena. And SB missing Mole Skip. Once, not a big deal, actually. King Boo would be an awesome way to close up this match.
Would it be awesome?
Yes. No one's done it yet. This tournament.
That's fair.
Alright, now Serena 4 is a bit of a slow shine. 400s. I'm getting blue, so... I don't think SB can win this, but there's a chance. But I think overall it's... I don't know. This is 4. He could do 1R and then he could do Engelato and then do Lily Pad, honestly. Wouldn't be the slowest. But he's not... Looks like Cap is going to secure 18. Which makes sense. Is 10. Getting 8. There's like a bunch in the casino. Well, not a bunch, but there's like 3 in the attic already, and then all the rooms. So losing 18 from Serena is gonna ruin SB's ability to invade again is the issue.
Unless he hunts down NPCs and or Rico.
I think by then it's over. To be real, that's SB's 4th.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're Calf, you just go for 2 from 7 plus 100 coins, and you're pretty safe.
Yeah, I mean, especially with SB revealing he has 4 from Serena, like, this is totally fair to secure 18. Shall I go 4? No. Guy in Fire is an NPC. So SB has 2 in Serena, but he doesn't have the Bianca ones. He doesn't have any Fruit Ladies. He could get Fire Guy. He's gonna have to rush Fruit Ladies, I think. Like, he could go back to Pianta, I guess. So, I really wish this, you know, for the sake of this match and for SB, I wish this was his 6th. But this is unfortunately his 5th, which is very, you know, very bad for him.
Alright, Calf needs 3 more.
Yes.
Did he get any of the casino blues?
He got 1, so
Got 1. Okay.
he'll be fine.
Alright,
There's
yeah.
1 in the box, and
17
then, yeah, there's 18 in the other room. Alright, well... Maybe he delays this for some reason? I don't think so.
Nah, if you see
He
SB,
could. I mean, he.
Serena, you don't delay. Yeah, there we go.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna say GG, but it's really rough for SB. He needs to. He needs to get NPCs. And I don't know. Wait, what if SB is trying to do 100 from Serena? Oh wait, you can't click it. Never mind. I was about to say, what if he's gonna try to do 100 from Serena with King Boo?
I mean, he has the time, but now he absolutely needs 8 NPCs or Rico 8 to click that, and he's not extremely close to either. Unless,
he could
like,
go to Pianta 3. Honestly, here's what I think he needs to do. He has the 2 Nokis. Go to Pianta 3, get the fire guy and get out. Get the fire guy and Delfino and then do all 4 fruit ladies. I don't know. I don't think that's viable. He can get 8 without Pianta. I'm just saying that, is he going to be able to? Well, actually, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. He does have Bianco. Okay, Bianco 3 also. I don't know if SB like knows the position of all the like. People playing are allowed to have the resources open if they want. So it's actually. I think this is actually possible for SB. I'm pretty sure this is actually possible for SB right now. I mean, both have equal progress in Rico. We might see a Rico 6 race, honestly. I mean, like, 6 from Rico, not actual Rico 6.
Is that the I mean, is the fastest 6 from Rico just 1 through 6?
Oh, SB. SB might be going to Rico 8 right now.
And you know, I can see why you'd want to do that if you're good.
I don't think this play's gonna work out, though.
I don't think so either, but like, you see 6 from Rico, you see Rico 8, and they're what you need, essentially. So
SB is fast, but...
It's too tempting to resist sometimes.
Yeah, this play's gonna... Cap needs to do Boo right now, which is probably another minute and a half, and Serena 400s. Which... I don't think so. I think it's gonna be close, but I think SB is gonna lose by about a minute. My Jeff Compass calculations are correct. Jeff Co. I don't know. 20. If he gets, Cap gets 20 extras. I meant to say, Cap wins by a minute. Well, maybe it's not as close as I think then.
Cap cannot get down to 6 to win because he cannot click 8 NPC blues until he gets 100 from Serena, and by that point he will have won if he gets 100 from Serena.
Yeah, well, it does suck that SB may not know like all the NPC locations, to be fair, because he doesn't play bingo as much. So maybe he just felt more comfortable. I mean, it is a tempting win con if you look at it that way, but it doesn't work out for you. If Calf goes to Rico, I don't see why Calf would go to Rico when he has Pianta 6 open, personally.
Could be fun, though.
Well, I cannot do calculations, so I guess SB is very far ahead, or very far away from winning this now.
I agree with you, Larby, but that would be such a flex if he did Serena 6 then 7 hundo.
Dude, Serena 800.
Remember, he's winnevering into Serena. It's pretty extra flex to just go to 7.
No. The secret level where you unlock Luigi in this game.
Oh man, Kath with the King Boo delay.
pretty awesome delay.
Words I did not expect to say an hour ago.
And Serena Hundreds is like a level where you can't choke Serena Hundreds. It's such a, it's, I'm not gonna say an easy level to do, but like you can't fall, you can't.
You can slide off the slot machines and then the coins disappear.
Yeah, them not counting the 12 is pretty, to be taking a death. Okay, well that's cementing it a little bit further now. Pretty close match. NPCs cost SP the game. Also, red coins not focusing them enough, I think. SB might be able to get 6 from Rico before this.
Oh, that's rough.
Okay, this is... yeah.
Wait, the one thing about the weirder it is to me that SB chose to go to Rico here is considering he made sure to secure 6 reds first. I mean, I guess because I thought maybe he was racing with Calf is my best guess. But like, if you want to sort of extend just snag punch from Serena, why not just rush 6 from Rico into the Rico 8?
This play confuses me on multiple reasons from SB because you know your opponent has 16 Pianta, like, is Pianta 3. Lives with Calf, you could assume, and having Pianta progress, it may have been Pianta 5. Like, I think you... It's not going to matter ultimately anyway, because Calf can do this double click, but I am really surprised SB chose to do 8 from Rico right now, essentially.
Yeah, I think my 3 main questions for SB are why exactly going for the double Rico play, why Gelato, and also why the Pianta Blues start.
Yeah. Oh well. Enter the casino now. Calf-sino.
Alright, there's the King Boo click.
Pretty short, pretty... I would've just waited for the double flip at that point, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, I think SB could have had 8 NPC Blues by now, and he had already done certain hundreds.
He could've. Pianta 3, Bianco 3, Fire Guy in Bianco, and then 3 Fruit Ladies is not that bad, if you're, especially if you're SB and do 120.
And there it is.
Interesting match. Yep, GG's. Interesting match. That's what I'll say, is it was an interesting match.
Honestly, it ended up a lot closer than I expected.
Yeah. There were ways for SB to win this all throughout, but it's hard to make the perfect calls at each moment, so just how it is. Overall. And so we'll do an interview if they want. They want to.
Hello.
Yo, what's up, Calf? GG? How you feeling about that match? You are here.
Honestly, I was like, I thought I lost for a moment until I realized that row 4 he had to go through, which was pretty bad.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I probably can win. So, but yeah,
What moment exactly was that you thought you were losing?
like after he got ride Yoshi in 2 worlds and stuff, and I just left Noki. I was like, this looks tough. And then I looked at what goals he could get, and I was like, never mind. Like, yeah, he actually has to do a lot of stuff in order to get more goals. But,
Yeah. He had only 3 reds when he got 4 from Serena, so he had to go back to Gelato and Pinna to do some red because he already got the Delfino ones.
He also only had Rico 1 progress.
Okay.
OSB.
Hey.
Hello. GG.
How are you
GG.
feeling about that match, SB?
Not very good.
I understand that. It was a little tough in that row, I will say.
What goal did
Um,
you go for first, SB?
I don't want to talk about it.
Alright. Can someone else tell me what goal he went for first?
It was 16 Pianta Blues.
Dude, I didn't even see 100 from Pianta on the card, honestly.
yeah, I was a
Okay.
little confused at first.
Damn.
I probably would have got that if I went for it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, well, I understand now. Just it happens. You forget to see sometimes. Fortunate. I think you still played well with your row for the most part. There were still a few mistakes overall, but I mean, coming back with row 5 is pretty cool and still invading. So it was actually fairly close.
That
It
was
was
pretty close throughout pretty much the whole way.
Yeah, it wasn't like a stomp, I would say. The final call, I think, that made it GG was going for Rico 8 instead of 8 NPCs, because you had access to a lot of them, and you already had 2 in Serena, which it is kind of weird to do 8 NPCs outside of Pianta 6. But I understand the win con looking like 6 and 8 into 100 from Serena Click, so.
Yeah.
So both of you, chat has a question for both of you. I'm gonna say this nicely, but there was 12 level shines. I can't be mean. I'm not gonna say it in a mean way, but there were 12 level shines on there, and both of you did not click it, and both of you had it.
I was
For-
delaying it.
You had 17, I think. Okay, so if you were delaying it, Calf, I think that would have been a really nasty steal.
I wondered if I had it. But I
Yeah,
was like, I probably don't have it.
count
Counting
on the
well,
fly.
it's hard.
On the fly, when you're stressed and thinking about a million things, honestly, I've done that in bingos before, where I can't even.
Honestly, I think I made a couple big routing errors. Like, I tried to do too much stuff, even though I wasn't really in the superior position to do too much stuff. Like, toward the start to middle, I would say.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was wondering about the gelato choice.
Wiggler was, yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to set myself up for too much, but I could not. Like, some of these goals are very long, and dude, the 6 red coins, it took forever. I would have had 18 Serena Blues if it didn't take so god darn long.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I do have to ask, like, Wiggler in general, was that just, like, what were you setting up for? Like, 5 from Gelato, were you thinking? Or
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. I can see your thought process behind it. I think Manta would have been worth more, just because 4 from Serena, 18, all those Serena
Yeah,
stuff.
I didn't really want to do a Serena whenever,
Yeah,
because like there was some Pinna stuff, but
yeah.
I was
Yeah,
trying to
it
do
was
too much.
pretty good, and it definitely helped you out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So Wiggler was one of the 4 unique bosses.
Yes. And
Yeah.
then Manta was the 5th boss.
I thought like 90% it was PD Manta, Blooper, Mecha. So I didn't think Wiggler, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it was still a close match. I mean, there were just a few mistakes, I'd say, where by SB where it, just started shifting away from his, chance of winning. But, it was a good match still. I liked watching it. I think
Mm.
it wasn't like a stomp. It was just it's close.
Actually, I have
So Calf, you're gonna move on. Yeah,
Wait,
go for it. Go for it.
So it seemed like you were like kind of hedging between 65 totals and 20 lives, and you ended up getting both. But like, you like went to Pianta, did 4 and 5, and went and got some blues. Like, was that an intentional? Just trying to 50-50 it, or were you just not sure?
I was like wasn't sure what to do at that time. But then I ended up deciding like 20 lives was available to SB essentially because you can get that basically any time. And I looked at it, and if I get 20 lives, that row becomes like a lot harder to get through. So I wanted to take it off sooner.
Yeah, I get it. After moving on to next round, you are going to be going against Poganator.
Cool.
What are your thoughts on that match?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever played against Poganator in like any bingo. So
Is that how it's pronounced? I actually don't know. Is that how it's pronounced, or is it?
I don't know. He's like French, right? So
Yeah,
it's probably
Pago, okay.
I think it's Poganator.
I don't even know.
gotta probably say it like you're French, but I can't do that. So
So yeah, you're moving on. SB, unfortunately, you are out, but you still made top 8, which is hype.
Yeah.
Cool. You outplayed your seed, which is always good. Yeah.
Yep.
Any other questions from both of you, or Tober?
Oh,
All right. So yeah.
Alright,
Soon.
GG.
I don't know when the
SB.
next match is, but it's soonish, probably.
There's one tomorrow. Paper Ramada,
Alright.
right?
Paper versus Ramado. That is a hype match. So everyone tune in for that. And yeah,
All right, GG, well played. See everyone.
bye. That was an interesting one.